Hi Cancer, welcome to June. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And before I get started on your reading, I want to call in some good energy and create some sacred space. And I want to say thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for taking the time out to comment on the videos. And thank you for those who've ordered readings. I appreciate your support. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you're enjoying these videos. I hope these readings are helping you. So, what's coming up for Cancer in June? You have a new moon in Gemini, and a full moon, that's on the 3rd, and a full moon in Sagittarius on the 17th. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. For now, let's see what the cards say for Cancer about love. What's coming up for Cancer in terms of love and relationships? What does Cancer need to know about love and relationship for the month of June? What is coming up for Cancer? Let us see. The Temperance card. The Empress. The Ace of Pentacles. The Strength card. The Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords, the King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So you start the month out with the Temperance and the Empress. The Temperance card, this is a card of balance, of blending, the blending of opposites. It's also a card of divine inspiration or divine guidance. Like, this is the card of the Archangel Michael. So you might be feeling called in a certain direction. If you're in a relationship, you might be connecting with someone that you really get along well with. You complement each other. You might be very different, but you know how to blend your energies. And you know how to compromise, and you know how to meet each other halfway. Because the Temperance card is about finding the middle road, finding the balance, creating the win-win situation. And the Empress, this is a card of abundance, family. So you might be focused on work-life balance. You know, maybe you're trying to figure out how to, because I'm seeing career success, and you're learning how to balance the energies that you give to your career, and also to leave enough room for home and family, because I think that's been an issue for a while. How do I balance home and family? You know, because sometimes you could be working too much and neglecting the family. So you're trying to find that balance. But I feel like you're really connecting with family in June with the Empress card here. And whatever you've been working on, if you've been putting a lot of effort into something, you could have had a new beginning in your career, maybe even a new job offer, but opportunity, definitely. The Ace of Pentacles, you're doing excellent. You're whatever work you've been doing, you're getting recognition, because you have the Three of Pentacles here, recognition and reward. And you're learning how to get along better with others, and you're controlling your moods better, because the Temperance, this Strength card, is a card about taming the beast within. So if in the past you had anger issues and not knowing how to release your anger in healthy ways, you're getting a grip on that. You're learning how to deal with your emotions. Because sometimes you might have in the past felt that your emotions were out of balance, like you were either overly emotional, going like mood swings, going from high to low and back again. And you're learning how to balance that out, and it's paying off in terms of career success and also family, greater harmony in your family situation. And even there's a potential for new love coming up in the future. You have the Ace of Cups coming in the future. So it's possible, like with the Four of Swords, you've been kind of pulling back in the past to heal. Because this is a card of resting and healing. So you might have been healing from something, getting a grip on your emotions, and now you're ready for a new beginning. You're ready to come out of that hermit mode and maybe even take a new path in life. Because I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles, which is a card of planting new seeds and waiting to see where it's going to develop. And the Eight of Pentacles as an outcome is like being at the beginning of something. So if some of you might be starting a new relationship over the summer. Maybe in July, because the Ace of Cups is June, July, August. Sometime in July, you might have an opportunity. If you're not in a relationship, you might have an opportunity to begin one in July. And I feel like you're going to come out of a quiet time. You might have been healing, take time to heal. And you're going to start to take charge of your life again. Here's the King of Wands. This is a card of, so you could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you're not dealing with a fire sign, it could mean that you're deciding to take charge of your life. Because the King of Wands is a leader. The King of Wands is someone who has a presence, knows how to get things done, likes to help others, has a big heart. You might feel that this person's kind of bossy, so it could be that this is someone you know. If you're connecting with this King of Wands, it's someone you know. And maybe you've been separated from each other for a while. And I feel like there's a possibility you might reconnect with this person, but you're having doubts about it. It's in your negative thinking sector. But I feel like this could also mean energy that you need to embrace, that you need to start being a leader in your own life and taking charge and making things happen, making things change. Coming out of this, dark time, or this healing, a time of healing, and moving toward a new path that's going to bring you everything that you want. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. So even though you might be starting something new and you may not see the results right away, so don't get discouraged. It's going to be something that's going to take a while to grow. So plant your seeds, but know that you're going to be harvesting greater family connection, greater harmony, more money, you're going to be getting recognition. But it's just at the beginning stages right now. I feel like you still have some healing to do, and once you're done healing, things are going to start to change. And you have so much family support around you. You have the Empress is like a card of, for some of you, you have Cancer, all Cancers, even the men, male, female, doesn't matter, are very nurturing. Because Cancer is the sign of the mother. Cancer is the sign of someone who likes to feed others, nurture others, take care of others. So I think you're going to be connecting with people that you're going to feel are like family. You're going to feel a sense of connection, strong connection. You're going to be reestablishing family ties, creating a new home for yourself, or creating a stronger family connection. And on top of that, that could be a new love coming, or a new way of loving in a current relationship. If you're in an existing relationship, you have a chance to make things better. Maybe you've gone through some type of counseling, and that's really helped you deal with a relationship and make changes in a positive direction. Because I feel like you're finding that balance, you're finding that harmony, and you're creating that happy home that you want so much. And at the same time, you're experiencing career success. So there's new beginnings in all areas, not just in love, but also in business or career. You could be on a new path with your career, that you're at the beginning stages, but you've gotten recognition for whatever you've done so far. You're getting, your name is getting known, your work is being known, and people are saying, oh, this person does a great job. And so that's leading to more opportunity. So let's see what the astrology has to say. So you have a new moon in your 12th house in June. So I feel that you're making a psychological breakthrough in June. You're healing anything that's been blocking you or sabotaging you, any kind of emotional problems that you might have had, or any kind of issues around anger. You're healing that. and you're ready to release that, and you're ready to have a new beginning where you can communicate from a healthier place. Neptune is in your ninth house, squaring this moon. So maybe your belief system needs to change, or you're not sure what you believe, and you're changing. You could be connecting with people that are giving you a new perspective on life and belief systems. You might be going to a mentor. But Neptune is also a planet of, when you have Neptune in the ninth house, it's a planet of channeling divine energy or information. So you're being, it's like you're feeling intuitive. You're feeling like you're being led along a certain path, and you need to follow that guidance. Follow your inner guidance in June. Jupiter's in your sixth house, so that's great for work. It's bringing abundance and luck to your day-to-day job. You may feel more positive about your work because you're getting the recognition that you deserve. You have Venus in the 11th house, so a friendship could turn to love in June. Or at least you're connecting with people that you really resonate with. The friends, the groups you belong to. There's a lot of harmony and love coming to you through friendship and the groups that you belong to. Now, Pluto and Saturn in your 7th. And they've been in your 7th house for a while. So they are changing your relationships. You might have had some relationships end. You may have felt like relationships were really heavy, a lot of responsibility. Pluto can bring an intense relationship that transforms your life in some way. So you could be connecting with a friend that winds up being a love relationship that really changes your life. And Venus is trining Saturn and Pluto. So this is a very positive energy. There's the potential to go deep in terms of love. You're connecting with friends on a deep level. You're realizing, hey, I've got friends that really care about me, or I've got the groups I belong to. The feelings are very passionate, very hot, very intense. So there could be from the groups that you belong to, the friendships you know, there could come a very passionate, if you're not in a relationship, you could develop a very passionate relationship with someone. If you are in a relationship, then it could just you're ready to go to a deeper level of intimacy. And that's only going to bring you more and more joy and more stability, because the Empress is definitely a card of abundance and fruition. It's like a reward for the work that you've put in. So if you've come into June feeling like I'm not being rewarded for the work I'm doing, you're going to end June feeling that you are rewarded, because the full moon is happening in the 6th and 12th house. So you're learning to take better care of yourself as well, because the 6th house is your health. Something is coming to fruition. You're learning how to communicate your needs to get your needs met better. You have Mercury and Mars going through the 1st house, so you're ready to speak up. You have a message to deliver. So if there's something in your life that, like, you're ready to claim what you need to feel nurtured. So if you're in a relationship and you haven't been getting your needs met, you're going to be speaking up about that. And you're not going to settle for less in June. You're going to communicate, and if you're not in a relationship, you're going to want to be in one. So Mars usually makes you more active. You're going to be seen as more of a take charge person. You're going to be seen as someone who's communicating. You're going to, because a lot of times Cancer, they don't like confrontation. Especially Mars in Cancer is kind of weak when it comes to confrontation. So they don't know how to directly get what they need. They kind of go, and they kind of like beat around the bush. And if you do that, you're not going to get your needs met. You have to be direct. So the best thing that you could do is to just ask for what you need, and don't be afraid of rejection. Because a lot of times Cancer is afraid to ask for what they need because they're afraid the answer is going to be no. But I feel like if you ask and you will receive. But you have to ask. You have to have that courage. And Mars will give you that courage. Mars will give you the courage to ask, to get your needs met. Just do it in a healthy way. Don't be passive in June. You have to take action. Mars is in your first house. It's time to take action. And it's connecting with the North Node, which is like following your divine path. And part of that path is not only nurturing others, but also nurturing yourself, getting your needs met in a relationship. Because this is on the relationship axis, 1st and 7th house. So you need to get your needs met in June. And the only way that's going to happen is if you take action, if you communicate. You have to communicate. And you'll be fine. I mean, I'm seeing beautiful things coming for you. New beginnings in love, career success, home and family, a greater harmony in your life, coming out of a period where you were maybe a reclusive, I shouldn't say. Maybe you've been keeping to yourself and you haven't been really very active. You're going to be more active in June because Mars is going to light a fire, make you feel more energetic. Maybe you've been feeling kind of down or depressed, or you didn't have the motivation. Well, now you're going to get it, and you're going to take action in June. So embrace the changes, embrace the new, and don't be afraid to speak up about what you need. That's the main message. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you'd like a private reading where we can go into greater detail with your personal situation, just click on the link in the description box and we can get you on the schedule. In the meantime, enjoy June. And for some of you born at the beginning of Cancer, you might be having a birthday. Happy birthday. Enjoy the month of June. Enjoy your success that's coming. You're going to be okay. You have family that loves you. Life is looking up, Cancer. You're coming out of a dark time. So embrace the summer. It's going to be a wonderful summer for you. And I'll talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.